Hi there, my name is Amanda. I am a certified placenta encapsulation expert. I own a company called Birthing Bliss. We're based out of the southeastern part of Massachusetts, specifically about an hour south of Boston. Today's video, I want to talk about the options that you have for non-consumption when it comes to your placenta, which I know can sound quite weird because most people that do placenta encapsulation want the capsules, the pills, but there are options in case your placenta becomes non-consumable or you're not interested in consuming your placenta, but you do want to honor everything that went into creating that placenta, your pregnancy, your labor, your birth, your baby, and of course the placenta itself. Obviously, as a placenta encapsulator, I think placentas are awesome. They're so cool. They're the only disposable organ that you have, which is awesome. It's so cool. Encapsulators love placentas. We're just fascinated by them. It's incredible to me that your body can just create an organ to keep your baby that your body has created warm and safe for 9 months. It's an incredible organ, and I just love when people want to honor everything that their body did to keep your baby safe and warm, and that involves honoring the placenta. So starting off, we have a salve, which is a topical option, basically like a body butter. My labels that go on it say body butter, but they can be used for so much more. A salve is typically made with a shea butter, a coconut oil, and an almond oil. And then if you want it scented, we do have essential oils that we can add in, like lavender or orange. A salve is good for, like I said, a body butter. It's also good if your baby has some eczema. It's really good for that, or any type of dry skin on your baby. It's good for your healed cesarean scar if you had to get a cesarean. It's good for any boo-boos that baby might get. It's really good as a nipple butter if you are breast or chest feeding, and it's good for any diaper rash that baby might get. Another option is a tree burial. Now this option, you wouldn't require a placenta encapsulator at all because there's no real processing that goes into it. Everything is done by you and it's done raw. We can provide you with instructions on how to do it. I know I have them on my website, I have them on my Instagram, I have them on my Pinterest account. So the instructions to plant your placenta for your placenta tree are very much out there, but if not, you can always reach out to a placenta encapsulator and we can provide you with some instructions on how to do so. But it is done raw, and you would just take your placenta home from your birthing place. If you have a home birth, you don't have to go very far. And then if you're in an area that gets quite cold, like our area in New England, it gets quite cold over the winter months, so you would have to store it in the freezer until the ground becomes warm enough to plant a tree again. But yeah, it's pretty simple, it's pretty lovely. It's a really good way to just honor everything, basically. Another option is placenta art prints. Art prints are one of my favorite things to do as an encapsulator. The option to just be creative with it and make really beautiful art out of that amazing organ that your body created is incredible. I love it. We have a standard art print. Some people call them a blood art print. I call them standard just sometimes because I find the word blood makes people a little queasy. So I use the term standard art print. It's really just using, for lack of a better word, the blood from your placenta and your umbilical cord. We just retrace your entire placenta, including every single vein, and we make an art print on a watercolor paper, and it's so pretty. We also have colored art prints, and for those we use a food safe dye. So basically those little gel dyes that people use for baking, we use those. We follow the same process. Trace your entire placenta with different colors. Again, we trace every single vein and the umbilical cord, and we follow the same process. We make a print with it with a watercolor paper, and you have a really nice art print. Another option is the umbilical cord keepsake. Again, one of my favorite things to create when it comes to encapsulating a placenta. With the umbilical cord keepsake, we will place your umbilical cord in a specific shape, typically a heart, or the word love. Or if the umbilical cord is long enough and your baby's name is short enough, we can write your baby's name with it, and we dehydrate it with your placenta, and then it just creates a really nice dehydrated keepsake. And the last option that we have is to spread its ashes. This is especially good for anyone's placenta that may have become non-consumable, such as when the birthing person or baby has an infection, either during labor and birth or within 24 hours of birth. That would make your placenta non-consumable, or if pathology or adds harmful chemicals to your placenta, which would make it non-consumable, such as formaldehyde. That's the most common one, that if everything is not communicated properly to pathology. If they forget or if they're not aware that you want to bring your placenta home for consumption, they're just following their normal protocols and they end up adding formaldehyde, which makes it non-consumable. So we can still take the placenta, we can dehydrate and grind it, and then we will provide you with the ashes of your placenta in a little container, and you can spread its ashes as you wish. This is a great option if you just want to honor your placenta, you want to honor your pregnancy, your birth, your baby, everything. It's a really good option for that, especially if you don't want to consume your placenta, but you do want to do something with this incredible organ that your body created. And that's it. Those are the 5 options that you have for non-consumption of your placenta while still being able to honor your placenta, pregnancy, labor, birth, baby, all of it. We will have some videos coming out that are dedicated to each of those things, showing you exactly how an art print is made, what they look like, salves, cord keepsakes, basically everything that we spoke about today. There will be dedicated videos to each of those things. So that'll be it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I enjoyed making it. I hope you learned something. I hope you're excited about placenta encapsulation, or if you're considering becoming an encapsulator yourself. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you in my next one.